Obviously a big game for Jaren, and it seemed like whenever he was on the court, like Memphis was playing at their best. Like, what was the challenge in containing him in particular today?
I think it was a mismatch for Zoo. I think first of all, just having a guy on the perimeter that can shoot the three, can put the ball on the floor. So that was a tough matchup for him, and we tried to adjust and go small. Then they hurt us on the glass, when we did that. So they played well, but, for Zoo's first game back, I thought it was a tough matchup of, trying to get out to the perimeter and cover the three and then, cover the drive as well. So he played well. But, coming to the game, we talked about Desmond Bain about just, getting him off the three-point line, his shooting ability. And I thought he was the one that really hurt us.
Yeah, it looked like, that start the second half, he wanted to tag the paint a little bit, and then Bain looked like he just bust that zone. Is that what you saw early in the second half?
I wouldn't say so much against the zone, just more so man-to-man, losing them. He made a couple tough ones, but, not locked into how we needed to defend him. And then he plays at a good pace, too. So, if you relax, if you're standing straight up, he comes off with pace and speed, and so it's hard to get back to him.
It seems like another night with kind of offensive rebounding just kind of kills you guys. Especially I think Brandon Clark had like 7 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like how much of that is effort or like IQ?
Physicality. Physicality.
Physicality.
Yeah.
Well, how much of it is also like IQ being in the right spots at certain points, boxing guys out, like stuff like that?
Physicality.
Okay.
Ty, before the game, you said you're okay with losses as long as you guys play the right way. Couple, I guess, blowout losses in recent games. How do you kind of characterize it and what hasn't gone right as far as playing the right way?
I think, like you said, defensively tonight, I just thought their pace was too much for us. Even when we're supposed to be in our strengths protecting the paint, when they did swing the ball, they was going and catching. So not catching and going, they was going and catching and meeting the ball and still attacking the paint, getting downhill. I think, in that first half, having 36 paint points really hurt us. But the offensive rebound and our turnovers, contributed to that, 44 points we gave them on those 2 mistakes right there. So, offensively, I thought we did some good things with Zoo in there, but, it is kind of hard and the rotations got kind of funky, because Nico and Zoo's on a minute restriction. So it's kind of hard to, try to manage that, So once you go to the bench and try to mix and match. It was tough for us tonight, so I put that on myself.
Memphis only had 5 turnovers through the first 3 quarters. Do you kind of attribute that more to them just taking care of the ball at a high level, or you guys weren't aggressive enough attacking them to force them into mistakes?
I did a good job taking care of the basketball, but our physicality, I thought them coming off screens, I thought, like I said, offensive rebounds, just bringing that physicality. And, they only had 1 turnover at halftime, so they did a good job of taking care of the basketball, but, our physicality should have been at another level.
The way there were turnover issues for you guys in that first half and the rebounding, the lack of physicality, like you say, these have been things that come up time and again. Do you feel like you're just kind of repeating the same talking points to your team?
Mm-hmm.
Is that, frustrating to you that it's not changing?
Yes, frustrating.
What do you feel like, how do you engineer a change as a coach?
Nobody's doing any better, so it don't matter if you set up or not. Everybody's doing the same thing, as far as giving up rebounds. But, we just got to do a better job, physicality, taking that one-on-one challenge of blocking your guy out. And even if our bigs are going to block shots, our guards got to do a better job of cracking back. But it wasn't, just, the bigs or guards flew in and got rebounds as well. So we got to do a better job overall with that.
Ty, what was the biggest difference between how you guys started that game in the first quarter and how they defended you the rest of the way that made it a lot tougher to score?
I think just our substitutions. I think having to go to the bench and the way we try to mix it up, like I said, that was my fault because, first quarter we won by 8 points. And then, third quarter, it was a tie, we tied at 28-28. So just having to go to the bench, we had a mix and match with Zoo and Nico being on a minute restriction. I messed that up. So that's on me. So I could have a lot to do with it.
Hi. Obviously, Marcus had a big scoring night again. But I know you guys, in addition to scoring, you guys count on him for leadership a lot. I know, and he's, the vet that's active right now. Like, what is he doing and what is he saying to kind of get you guys on the right?
No, he's staying active and just talking to the young guys and, staying positive. And, we are running the offense through him most of the time, especially out of timeouts and things like that. And, like I said, but, we need some help, as far as, so we don't wear him out and run him into the ground. So we need some help with guys stepping up, scoring, taking some shots, making some plays for themselves or one another. And we haven't done a good job of that as of late.
Hey, Ty. The whole league is going through it. Memphis is missing some guys and their coach tonight. You've missed some time. How do you sort of compartmentalize or weigh kind of what you're seeing on the floor when, you got guys in and out of the lineup, not really sure who may play on any given night? How do you sort of manage that?
We haven't done a good job of it, so I got to keep working at it. And like I said, we got to a good start tonight, and so we managed it pretty well. Just when we had to go to our bench and make some combinations, I didn't do a good job with that. But every night is going to be a challenge. So just trying to find the right rotations and who's in and who's out, and we got to be better.
With the rebounding and then just
You gotta ask them.
I mean, how have you seen them, I guess, express that to you?
You gotta ask them.